What's up guys, Randy Arias here, author of Strong Mind, Stronger Body, and I want to share with you today the pros and the cons of buying the Fitbit Blaze. Okay, now I'm sure you're in the market looking for a new fitness tracker, and I'm sure you've looked around and you saw the Fitbit Blaze and you thought, man, this looks like a really good one. And so I want to share with you the things that I find are good and some of the things that I find that are bad. Now I'm actually wearing it on my wrist right now. So I want you to kind of get a view of what it looks like, okay? And if you haven't seen it yet, I made a video about what it does and what it doesn't do and stuff like that. You can check that out. This video, I want to share with you the pros and the cons of owning one, okay? So I want to start with the pros, okay? Now, before I say anything, I want you to know that I love Fitbit. Fitbit is a great product. And if you're in the market for one of these products, I definitely recommend for you to go out and get them. I'm only sharing with you my thoughts as a consumer of what I like and what I don't like, okay? So number one, guys, one of the things that I do like is the brand new screen, okay? What I like about the screen is that it's color. It's a color screen. So if you've ever seen the Surge, the Fitbit Surge, the screen was one of the things that I found were, could have used some work because it wasn't responsive and the color obviously wasn't there. So with the Fitbit Blaze, that's not the case. It's very responsive. So when you touch it, it's very responsive at the touch. It just knows what you want it to do. Okay? So that is one of the things that I love about it. And the color couldn't be better. Okay? And it has a feature that it auto detects the lighting, so it knows when to brighten up or when to quiet down, and you can turn that off on and off if you want to, but that's a great feature. So I love the screen color. Another thing that I love about the Fitbit Blaze is the comfort, okay? I've said this with other videos, but Fitbit has been making some very comfortable products. And if you take a look at it, it's not big. Even a girl can wear this. They have smaller bands for girls, and I'm obviously wearing the large one, but it's not that big. And it's very thin and comfortable, okay? It is very, very comfortable. I've slept with it for about 2 days now, and I have no trouble with it, okay? So I love the comfort of the band, the quality. It doesn't get caught with my arm hairs, none of that. So that's huge. Another thing that I do like is the design of it. All right, some of the other Fitbits I think are very good looking, but this one, in my opinion, is the best looking one so far. From the watch band of it, which I like, and the front of it, I actually really like. It's got a techie, sophisticated type of look to it. If you look at it, it looks like a fitness, high-tech gadget, like a go-go gadget type of watch. That's what I get from it. Like if I go like this, it might shoot something out. That's what the feeling I get from wearing it. It's very techie-ish looking, okay? Very sophisticated. You can wear it with, dress clothes or fitness clothes. It goes with either one. They also have different bands you can put on it that will make it accessible or make it look better with different clothing. And of course, the responsiveness of the screen, which I've already talked about. I love it. It's very, very responsive. When you touch it, it works. When you go like this, it works. It just works very, very good. And the fifth thing that I actually like about it is the price, okay? It goes right now for about $200 as a brand new product. And in my opinion, I think it's worth $200. When you think about what you're getting with the Surge, for example, you get no color screen and it's not that responsive. Of course, you get all the other features that it obviously has. But then you think about the 150 Fitbit Charge HR, which is just a little screen and, basically the heart rate monitor, $150. With this, you get all of that plus a better design, a lighter, more comfortable fit, and a color, very responsive screen. That to me makes sense to pay $200 for, okay? Just because of all the, just the screen and everything else that it looks like. It's just great. I think $200 is a fair price for this product. I think that's good. Okay, so guys, that's my 5 pros. Now I want to share with you the cons, some of the things that I found that I didn't like. Number 1, the heart rate monitor. Okay, you know, when you buy a fitness product with a heart rate monitor, you expect it to be accurate. And it doesn't just apply to Fitbit. Any product with a heart rate based off of the wrist is not accurate. And I proved it, and I have proved this in many other videos, comparing it to my Vivo Fit 2 with a chest strap, which is the most accurate way of checking your heart rate. It's completely off when you start working out. So this heart rate monitor is great if you're, like, let's say at work, or just standing here talking, or, you know, just living basically. But if you're exercising, lifting weights, CrossFit, boxing, doing anything extreme like that, it's completely off. Hence, it'll completely throw off the calories burnt. Because if you don't know the heart rate, you cannot accurately track the calories burnt. So that's a major flaw in the system of any heart-based monitor on the wrist, because it's not accurate. So that's number 1 for me. Number 2, it is not waterproof, so you cannot go swimming, and it states that you should not take a shower with it. Okay, it's sweat-proof, rain-proof, all of that proof, but it's not shower or swimming proof. So you cannot just go swimming or jump in the shower with it. Now, I took it in the shower with me already 3 times, with hot shower, steam, all that stuff. It did not affect it at all. But I don't recommend you getting in the shower with it, just because you're gonna pay $200 for something and you don't want no water to damage that for you. Okay, thankfully they do sell the insurance plan for $30 that covers water damage for up to 2 years. So I would definitely get that for $30. But you know, it's not waterproof, so don't go in the shower. So that's one of the things that I didn't like. Number 3, I love the screen quality and the touch and the color, but I don't like the size. I feel that the size of the screen could have been better. It could have been just a slight bit bigger, in the sense of, like, if you look at the band, you see how all of this is band? Well, the screen is not all band. It's only this 1 inch around it. The little square, that's the only thing that is. So if you go like this, that's what it is. Okay? The rest of it, all of this is just a gap. It's like open space. So I feel like they could have used that better. And so I thought they could have made a bigger screen. That would have made it better. Okay? Number 4, it doesn't have enough features. You know, when I thought of the Blaze, I was thinking, you know what? It was gonna do everything the HR does and some. But it doesn't. It's basically just like the Fitbit Charge HR with a screen and obviously better design. That's it. So it only tracks your steps, you know, your sleep, your miles, you know, the stairs, you know, the average fitness tracker stuff. But it doesn't do anything more. It doesn't have GPS. It doesn't have, you know, you can't text or call from it. You can't do anything like that. It's just very basic, okay? It does receive texts and calls, but that's it. You can only see them. You cannot respond to it, okay? So it's just doesn't do more. It's just a fitness tracker with a beautiful screen and a great design. That's what I didn't like about it. It's just, I felt like it should have had more. And last but not least, it is the battery life. They claim that it has a 5-day battery life. You know, I've been using it now for a whole night, because I charged it at night. I went to sleep, and then I used it a whole day, and then today. And it shows my battery of being at medium, which it's only been really about a day and a half, okay? And the reason for that is because the heart rate eats up the battery. And you do have the option to turn that off, but then why would you want to do that? Because I know you're buying it for the heart rate. I know that. So anyway, I feel like the battery life is not 5 days. It's going to be more like 3, okay? That's the things that I don't like, guys. The battery is a big thing for me, and the heart rate thing is a big thing for me. So again, just to review the pros, the things that I like: the color screen, the comfort, the design, the responsiveness of the screen, and number 5, the price. I think it's priced pretty good, you know, it's not bad. As far as the cons, I would say the heart rate monitor is not up to standard from what it should be with a newer product. It's not waterproof. It has a smaller screen that I wish it did. It has very little features because just like every other fitness tracker. And fifth, the battery life. I wish it would have been at least 6-7 days, you know, at least. But obviously that's not the case. You're getting the color screen, you're getting the continuous heart rate. So you got to give some to get some, I guess. So that's my review of the Fitbit Blaze with the pros and the cons. Hope you liked the video. If you have questions, leave them below and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.